Bon dia, bon dia. So I am back in Portugal on my own this time. Jamie is working back in the UK and unfortunately can't get the time off, so it's just me at the moment. So it's Wednesday today, and Jamie will be joining me on Friday for a couple of days, and then we both go home on Sunday together. So the plan was that I would arrive and open up the bag of pointing mix, lime mix that we got for pointing, and just start to put it on in places where we're not going to see it, basically. So anywhere where we're going to render the wall inside, or maybe around the back of the building, just to see, one, if it is the colour that we want, so that we can see it drying off and see if that is the colour that we want, or if we need to go ahead and find another pre-made mix that we can use or make our own. And another reason for doing that is just for me to get a bit of practice in doing that, so that when we come to do it on the walls where it is going to be seen, that hopefully I'll have mastered the technique and it will look nice. However, I will just pop some footage in here of the property when I arrived on Tuesday afternoon. So, as you can see, we knew that the field surrounding the house got slightly flooded, but we didn't really know to what extent. So I'm really glad that actually the weather wasn't on my side when I arrived. I know that there's been a lot of rain over the last few weeks in this area in Portugal, so I'm hoping that this is worst case scenario. Speaking to the locals, I think it is, but we are quite confident that we can sort something out to not have the water obviously in the property underneath, and to make sure that we're diverting it away from the property. So our plan is for this year to get a French drain put in around the property, and have an overflow coming from the well, because the well is actually quite full. Um, Now obviously that's going to be diverting it back down into that field, but we're going to have to put our heads together and figure out a way of how to do this, because the stream is full to the brim. As you can see, it's flowing level with the grass. So we don't know if we need to get in that stream and dig it out some more so that it's got some more depth to it, or figure something else out. I'm not sure, but I'm sure that will be in videos later on down the line, so stay tuned for those. So for now, I just want to show you what I am getting up to while I'm here on my own. So here I am back at the property. I keep saying the property, it's the house, back home. This will be our home. If I hadn't come yesterday, to be honest, I don't think I would have realised how much the water does come up when there's been such a lot of rain, and the downpour was so heavy that we've had at least a couple of days that I've been here, and I know that it's been raining for the last few weeks in this area in Portugal. So they've had a lot of rain, but like I said, I'll show you now. If I hadn't been here yesterday, I would never have known how far that water came up, because it just looks like we've had a bit of rain and the water's pretty much been absorbed back into the land. But I'll show you now. So as you can see, the water has gone, apart from the odd puddle here and there. There's a little bit here. I think, to be honest, this is coming from the water on the opposite side of the track, which is not our land. Obviously this here is not our land. However, it does affect our house, because there's our house, and the water was quite high yesterday. I haven't checked the downstairs inside the house yet to see if that's still full of water, but I'll go and check that out now, and I'll take you with me. But let's just go and have a look at the stream for now and see what's happening there. So the stream's gone down quite a lot already since yesterday. Yesterday it was up to the top of that wall, but it's gone down a lot already, considering it's only been a few hours really since the rain stopped. So it does go down quite quickly. We are considering digging this out deeper so that there's more depth to this stream, which would allow for more water to be in the stream rather than spilling over into the fields, which then comes up to our house and the well. So something that we need to consider this summer really. And then once we've made the house watertight, we've got the roof on, got the windows in, we can then see how much the rain impacts the house through next winter and all of the rain that comes in the winter, because we will be putting the French drain in, like we said. It all being well, we can then start work on the inside after that, but we don't really want to start work on the inside if there's still a drainage issue. But we'll take you on that journey with us anyway. But as you can see, the sun is shining, it's a beautiful day, and now back to the house. I do just want to say that I love it here so much. It's so peaceful. I love the village. The people are so friendly. There's not really much in our village, but it's just amazing. Absolutely in love with the place, and I just wanted to share that with you. So inside the house, I'm just going into the cellar, or what will be our lounge or our snug, whatever we make it. It's still got quite a lot of water in there. So I think where it's coming through the non-existent roof up there, and obviously in that room that's just here, it's coming down through the floor there. As you could see it dripping when I showed you yesterday. It was coming through the floor there and down in. So I think that's where the majority of the problem is coming. So once we've got a roof on, that should minimise that a lot anyway. But yeah, French drain will obviously double whammy the drainage here. And then we can take it from there and see what else we need to do. Just going to go through now to the other room underneath the house, and yeah, there's still water in there too. To be expected, because the water's coming through that floor, because again in that room, I'll take you up and show you now, there is no roof. Well, you can see the ceiling, but there's no roof this side, so it's just pouring in and just staying in there, because then it's obviously contained. So yeah, because the roof is the water's pouring in, and then it's just getting stuck underneath the house. It's got nowhere to go. It's contained within the walls, and yeah, but we'll sort it. I'm not phased. We'll get it done. So this morning, when I was out on my walk with my friend Tony, we were all walking down tracks, and we came to one of Tony's friends' houses, and sadly she's moving out, so she's got a lot of things there that she no longer needs and was just given away for free, little projects that she hadn't got around to do. So I collapsed eyes on this and fell in love with it immediately, and so I popped it into the car, and here it is. We've got I don't know if it's concrete or granite, I think it's concrete, a concrete sink, which I thought would be great to clean up and utilise that in an outdoor kitchen, because we do plan on having an outdoor kitchen with our oven that we are taking down and going to recreate a smaller version outside. So I thought this might be a nice addition for the outside kitchen. So that's just going to go somewhere down by the house and just stay there until we come to use it. But yeah, nice little find, and it was free, so bonus. So before I get on making this lime mortar mix, I am gonna sit here, have a pasta donata, have a coffee, chill out in the sunshine for 15-20 minutes, and then crack on with it. That's all for this episode. We will see you on the next one. So for now, love and light to you all.